The incredible journey of human life begins with a single, microscopic event: conception. This remarkable process occurs when a sperm cell successfully fertilizes an egg cell within the fallopian tube. The fertilized egg, now called a zygote, embarks on a journey towards the uterus, where it will implant and grow. The zygote begins to divide rapidly as it travels through the fallopian tube. This process, known as cleavage, results in a cluster of cells resembling a tiny mulberry. Upon reaching the uterus, the blastocyst implants into the uterine lining, establishing a connection with the mother's circulatory system. This connection provides the developing embryo with the necessary nutrients and oxygen for its continued growth. Hormonal shifts can lead to early pregnancy symptoms such as fatigue, nausea, and breast tenderness. The first trimester, spanning from conception to the end of the 12th week, is a period of rapid development and crucial milestones. During this time, the embryo transforms into a fetus, and the foundations for all major organ systems are laid. The tiny heart begins to beat, and the rudimentary forms of limbs, eyes, and ears emerge. By the end of the first month, the embryo is about the size of a poppy seed, yet it already possesses the blueprint for all its future organs. The neural tube, which will develop into the brain and spinal cord, begins to form. The heart starts to beat rhythmically, propelling blood through the developing circulatory system. By the end of the 8th week, the embryo is now considered a fetus, and its facial features become more distinct. Limbs grow longer, and fingers and toes begin to separate. Avoiding harmful substances, such as alcohol and tobacco, is essential for protecting the developing fetus from potential harm. The second trimester, spanning from week 13 to week 28, is often considered the golden age of pregnancy. Morning sickness typically subsides, and the mother begins to feel the baby's movements, known as quickening. The fetus continues to grow rapidly, and its features become more refined. During this period, the fetus's senses begin to develop. It can hear sounds from the outside world, including the mother's voice, and may even respond to them. The fetus also begins to develop its own sleep-wake cycle, alternating between periods of activity and rest. The brain's surface area increases dramatically, and the neural connections become more complex. The mother may feel kicks, punches, and even somersaults as the baby explores its watery world. The third trimester, preparing for arrival. The third trimester, from week 29 to week 40, is a period of final preparation for the baby's arrival. The fetus continues to grow and gain weight, its lungs mature in anticipation of breathing air, and its bones harden. During this final stage of pregnancy, the fetus's lungs produce surfactant, essential for the baby's ability to breathe independently after birth. The fetus gains a significant amount of weight, primarily in the form of fat, which helps regulate body temperature after birth. As the due date approaches, the fetus settles into a head-down position in preparation for birth. The miracle of birth, labor, and delivery. The process of childbirth, also known as labor and delivery, is a remarkable feat of human physiology. It involves a series of powerful contractions that help dilate the cervix and propel the baby through the birth canal. Labor is typically divided into 3 stages: dilation of the cervix, active pushing, and delivery of the placenta. The experience of childbirth can be intense and challenging, but it is also incredibly rewarding. The moment a mother holds her newborn in her arms is a moment of profound joy and connection. There are various methods of pain relief available during labor, including epidurals and other forms of anesthesia. A journey's end, a new beginning. The journey from conception to birth is a remarkable odyssey, a testament to the intricate workings of the human body and the power of life itself. It begins with a single fertilized egg, which undergoes a series of complex and miraculous transformations. From a single fertilized egg to a fully formed human being, the transformation is nothing short of miraculous. Each stage of development is meticulously orchestrated, ensuring the proper growth and formation of the baby. The newborn baby enters the world with a set of innate reflexes that help it adapt to its new environment. These reflexes are crucial for the baby's survival and initial interactions with the world. These reflexes, such as rooting, sucking, and grasping, are essential for survival and bonding with caregivers. They enable the baby to feed, seek comfort, and begin forming connections with those around them. The first few weeks after birth are a time of adjustment for both mother and baby. This period is marked by the establishment of feeding routines, sleep patterns, and the strengthening of the mother-baby bond. The journey from conception to birth is a universal human experience, a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of life. It is a journey that unites us all, transcending cultures and backgrounds and highlighting the incredible strength and beauty of the human spirit.